Hey, good afternoon, Justice Warriors. My goodness, my head is still spinning. I don't know about you guys, but all this mumbo jumbo with this Justin character, I literally can't make heads and tails of it. So, trying not to judge, trying not to worry about it, just see what unfolds. But I wanted to get on here and do my cliff notes of this morning's video. So thank you guys for being here. Please hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you'd be so kind. And quickly, everything I say is simply my opinion. My goal is to start a conversation and have an intelligent discussion with my viewers about things such as the Idaho 4. All of my videos are made specifically for the YouTube platform, which, as we all know, is an entertainment platform. So, on this case, a piece of information that I have been trying to find. The company that Kaylee was hired by in Austin, that she was going to be starting that job actually this month, February, right? Was with a company named Xtreme Networks, and it is a high-tech marketing company that I believe she did an internship with in the past. And this guy Justin says that it's one of the shell companies for the Shield. So I don't know what all that means. I know what a shell company is, and the Shield, I don't know if that's like a protective type of idea for these entities that are doing corrupt things. That's my guess. Anyway, that character, Justin, I'm very curious if he is for real or not. My guess, and it's a guess, is that he is for real. I know a lot of people are questioning him, and apparently there may be some big news tomorrow, Wednesday. He may or may not be having an interview with Dylan Mortensen, but we should be learning something in the next 24 hours. And he says that there were four people in the house, right, when this thing went down. And it was James Fry, Cody Funk, Josh Couch, and Scott Jr. So, for anybody that doesn't know, Scott Jr. is Hannah Clear's brother. Hannah Clear is the student who was unalived exactly a year ago. And then Josh Couch, this Justin alleges that he believes that Josh Couch is the one who did the Papa Roger profile. So I don't know. I am confused as all get out. So the criminal defendant's job was really to keep an eye on the property owners of the 1122 King Road, and that was the route that the criminal defendant took with his father through Colorado when the FBI lost track of him for 13 hours, which personally, I don't believe that the FBI lost track of him for 13 hours, except maybe on purpose. So, um, anyway, let me turn that off. Sorry about that. Washington, D.C. calling me, right? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Washington, D.C. So, I wanted to recommend to my viewers to watch a channel if you're not familiar with J is for Justice. She seems to be on the money. And one that she did real recently that I got a lot out of is 10 unanswered questions, I think was what it was called, about the Idaho 4. I also wanted to recommend somebody that my viewers recommended to me, and that's a content creator named Casper West. And Casper West has done a three-part series, I think, about sororities that I've found very enlightening. Um, what else did I want to put into this one? I wanted to talk more about the hate crimes because this whole thing with Dylan Mortensen being potentially trans is such a moot point, and it's so hurtful whether she is or isn't. It's just like, I don't think it's as big of a deal as so many people are making it. It really brings to my mind and my heart that movie Boys Don't Cry. And hate crimes are just the most despicable, people who do something like that are so self-loathing, but rather than acting out against themselves, they're acting out against other people. And it is just the most deplorable thing in the world to me. It's extremely frightening. It's like the lowest of the low. It's so dark. It's so disgusting. And yeah, I think that people just need to get over their transphobia. That's my 2 cents. Um, and I think that's about it. The one other really important thing to put into this Cliff Notes before I wrap it up, I'm trying to make it as short as possible, is about Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. So Sigmund Freud wrote a paper, I think it was, called The Denial of Seduction, that was about his theory of the Oedipus and Oedipus complex. If you don't know what those are, you don't want to know, believe me. But people were so offended by his ideas of incest and sexuality that he like withdrew his ideas and he wrote a whole paper to go back on himself, basically. And in that is when he transitioned from addressing that these things were actually going on in real life to then hiding it behind the cloak of hysteria, and that it was just these hysterical young women that were imagining this, and that, you know, it kind of started the whole framework for modern psychology of chicks being crazy, okay? It's just a bunch of crap. So, Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung were friends and colleagues, possibly more than friends and colleagues. They were extremely tight for 13 years. They were both married. They were extremely tight for 13 years. And then when they had a falling out, they had a huge falling out. And actually, Jung kind of lost his mind. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother series, right? I just wanted to do my little Cliff Notes version and say thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Always get your exercise. Most importantly, get your rest and your nutrition. High protein, high produce, and twice as much veggies as fruits is a good rule of thumb. And, just make sure you get fresh air and sunshine every single day, even when there is no fresh air and sunshine. It's super important. So, not to be your mom or anything, but hey, I got 4 kids. I can't help it. It's just in my blood. So, peace out. Hope to see you on the next one. And thanks so much for watching. Sending you light and love. Take care.